You work hard every single day, you wake up early, commute, grind for 8, 9 or even 10 hours, sometimes stay late, deal with stress, meetings, and deadlines, and at the end of the month when you open your banking app, your heart sinks. The balance is almost the same as last month, or even lower. It feels like you didn't work at all. The money comes in, and just like that, it vanishes. Let me hit you with some honest questions that probably keep you up at night. Where is all your money actually going? Why does every raise or bonus feel like it disappears into thin air? Why do some people your age seem to escape this exhausting cycle, travel, invest, buy property, and live with real freedom, while you're still trapped in the same paycheck-to-paycheck nightmare, month after month, year after year? If you're between 18 and 35, have a job, but still feel broke, you're not alone. Millions are in the exact same boat. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Lucas from Lucas Invests, and in this video we're going to break down exactly why you're still broke even with a steady job, and more importantly, how to finally escape this cycle for good. Most people blame their salary. They constantly say, if I just earned more money, everything would finally be okay. I could save, I could breathe, I could actually enjoy life. But I'm here to tell you the brutal, uncomfortable truth: it's not primarily about how much you earn. The real problem is much deeper. It's the hidden financial traps, the invisible spending habits, the psychological mind games, the toxic debt cycles, and most importantly, the complete absence of any real financial strategy that keeps draining your hard-earned money every single month. In this video, we're going to rip the mask off everything that's keeping you stuck. We'll talk about lifestyle inflation that slowly destroys your progress, the debt loop that feels impossible to escape, how the entire consumer system is literally engineered to keep you spending, and why having no plan is the silent killer behind almost every broke person with a job. This video might make you uncomfortable. It might even make you angry. But if you stay until the end, you will finally understand exactly what's been holding you back, and you'll get clear, practical steps to break free once and for all. If you're tired of living stressed about money despite having a job, smash that like button right now and subscribe to Lucas Invests so you don't miss any future videos that can actually change your financial life. Let's dive in. The first big illusion you need to destroy is this idea that your salary is the main problem. You look at the number on your paycheck and think, okay, this is decent money. People would kill for this salary. But then real life hits you hard. Taxes take a huge bite, often 30 to 40% before you even see the money. Then come the fixed costs that never go away: rent or mortgage, electricity, water, internet, phone bill, transportation, groceries. Suddenly that good salary shrinks dramatically. I want to tell you about my friend Marco. He was 29, working in IT, taking home roughly $4,500 every month after taxes. By all standards, that's a solid income for his age. He should have been building savings, maybe even thinking about investing or buying something meaningful. Yet every time we talked, he would say the same frustrated words: I make good money, but I'm always broke. There's literally nothing left by the 20th of the month. One weekend we sat down together and went through his bank statements for the previous 3 months. What we discovered was shocking. Subscriptions for streaming services, gym apps, and software he forgot he even had, $140. Food delivery because cooking felt like too much effort after long work days, $420. Impulse online shopping for clothes, sneakers, and random gadgets, $720. Weekend nights out with friends to relax and have fun, $580. Small coffee runs and snacks that added up, another $250. In total, over $2,100 a month was disappearing on things that gave him momentary pleasure but zero long-term value. And here's what hurt the most: every single time he received a raise or performance bonus, the pattern repeated almost exactly. The extra money didn't stay in his account. It got absorbed into a slightly higher lifestyle within weeks. This is the dangerous illusion of income. The number looks good on paper. It makes you feel like you're doing okay. But after all the automatic deductions, fixed bills, and unconscious daily spending, you're left with very little real control over your money. You feel like you're working for nothing. So if your salary isn't the main culprit, what is? That brings us to the next trap that catches almost everyone. One of the most silent and deadly financial traps is called lifestyle inflation, also known as lifestyle creep. It happens gradually. You get a raise or a new job with better pay, and your brain immediately says, "Great. Now I can finally live better." So you upgrade. You move to a nicer apartment in a better area. You buy the latest phone because your old one feels slow. You start dining out 3 or 4 times a week instead of once. You switch to more expensive brands for clothes, coffee, and even groceries. You book better vacations because you work hard and deserve it. For a short time, it feels incredible. You feel successful. You look successful to your friends and family. Your Instagram posts get more likes. Life seems to be improving. But there's a hidden cost. Every upgrade increases your monthly expenses. And if your spending rises at the same rate as your income, or even faster, you will never create any real gap between what you earn and what you spend. You stay stuck on the hedonic treadmill, running faster and faster just to stay in the same financial position. Social pressure makes it even worse. You see friends and colleagues showing off new cars, designer items, or exotic trips, and you feel the urge to keep up. Advertising is everywhere, on your phone, on TV, on billboards, constantly telling you that you're not enough unless you own the newer, better, shinier version. I've watched this happen to dozens of people in their 20s and early 30s. They earn 30 to 50% more than they did 5 years ago, but their savings rate is still close to zero. They feel richer temporarily, but the stress about money never goes away. They're still anxious when the rent is due or when the car needs repair. The painful truth is this: if you upgrade your lifestyle with every pay increase, you are literally trading your future freedom for temporary comfort. You are choosing to look successful today instead of becoming actually wealthy tomorrow. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure you're subscribed to Lucas Invests and hit the notification bell. We drop videos like this every week that can completely shift your money mindset. Now we come to the trap that has ruined more young people's financial lives than almost anything else: debt. It starts small and innocent. You get your first credit card for emergencies only. Then you discover buy now, pay later options for clothes or electronics. Then you finance a new laptop or phone because the payment seems so small and manageable. Then comes a personal loan for a vacation or a wedding because you only live once. What feels like convenient help quickly turns into a heavy chain. Let me share a real story. I know a 27-year-old woman named Anna who had a good marketing job. She started with 1 credit card. Within 2 years she had 3 credit cards, 2 buy now pay later accounts, a financed phone, and a small personal loan for a trip to Spain. Her minimum monthly payments across all debts reached $720. That $720 wasn't fun money, it was money that could have been saved or invested. Instead, it was going straight to interest and banks. She felt trapped. Every paycheck was already partially spent before she even received it. Debt is psychologically dangerous because it gives you pleasure and relief right now, while the pain comes later. It turns your future income into today's consumption. And once you're deep in the loop, escaping becomes incredibly difficult because minimum payments keep you alive but never let you get ahead. The system loves when you're in debt. Banks and companies make huge profits from interest. Meanwhile, you stay financially enslaved, working hard just to stay afloat instead of building wealth. At this point you might be asking yourself, is this all my fault? Am I just bad with money? The answer is only partially yes. A very large part of the problem is that the entire modern economy is deliberately designed to keep you spending and in debt. Big corporations spend billions every year on psychological marketing to make you feel dissatisfied with what you already have. Social media algorithms show you perfect, filtered lives 24 hours a day, triggering comparison and the fear of missing out. Convenience technology, one-click buying, same-day delivery, auto-renewing subscriptions, removes every possible friction from spending money. The economy needs constant consumption to grow. If everyone suddenly started saving 30 to 40% of their income and investing wisely, many industries would suffer. That's why the system is built to extract as much money from your paycheck as possible before you can use it to build real wealth. When you finally understand this, something shifts inside you. You stop blaming yourself so harshly. You get angry at the game that was rigged against you. And that anger is powerful. It can become the motivation you need to start playing by different rules. After all the external traps, the deepest reason most people with jobs stay broke is surprisingly simple. They earn money, but they have zero real financial strategy. There's no budget. No written plan. No clear goals. No automation. They just hope that working harder and earning more will somehow fix everything. There is a fundamental difference between an earner and a builder. Earners make money and spend whatever is left after bills and desires. Builders decide first what percentage will go to their future, savings, debt repayment, investments, move that money automatically, and then live on whatever remains. Without a clear strategy, every dollar becomes a battlefield, and lifestyle, convenience, and debt almost always win. Your future self loses every single time. The day you decide to create and follow a real financial plan is the day your financial life truly begins to change. So how do you actually escape? Start with radical awareness, track every expense for 30 days without judgment. Then pay yourself first, automatically transfer 20% or more of your income to savings or investments the moment your salary hits your account. Aggressively destroy high-interest debt using the avalanche method. Build an emergency fund, then start investing consistently, even small amounts. Most importantly, stop raising your lifestyle every time your income rises. Let the gap between earning and spending grow. It's simple, but not easy. It requires discipline. But it works. You now know the truth. You're not broke because you're lazy or unlucky. You're broke because you fell into powerful traps and never had a strategy to fight back. Today is the day you can choose to change that. Take one step this week. Track your spending or set up automatic savings. If this video woke you up even a little bit, do me a quick favor, smash that like button, subscribe to Lucas Invests, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. We're going much deeper in the coming weeks. You've got the power. Now go build the freedom you deserve. I'll see you in the next one.